What's up, you guys? Today I'm going to show you how to achieve this very easy and simple look in just under 10 minutes. So let's get to it. Okay, so first of all, you're really going to need to know what your specific coloring is. What kind of skin tone do you have, what your eye color is, because today I'm going to be working with these kinds of colors, and forgive the dirtiness of the palette. So, you know, just a very rosy, pink toned kind of look. I personally like to start off any makeup look that I do with my eyes. So I'm not going to completely tight line my eyes this time. I'm just going to get the upper lid. I have my mirror right here and that's why I'm looking down. So you just kind of want to line the top waterline like that. And you're bound to make weird faces. Just own it, girl. Next up, I have this CoverGirl Exhibitionist. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if this is supposed to be a lip liner or an eyeliner, because I don't remember. I bought it kind of a long time ago. I really liked the color. If your eyes are green and everyone thinks they're brown, this is a really good color to use, because on the color wheel, red and green are complementary colors, which means you never want to mix them, they'll make brown. But if you put them side by side, it makes them stand out much more. And if you have bangs, make sure to tuck those behind your ear because they will drive you nuts. Now here I'm just gonna trace out my upper lash line. So you'll notice I'm not doing like one thin line. I'm kind of marking my place rather than just going all out drawing on my top lid. And this is because I struggle drawing straight lines. You really just need to go with what works for you and what kind of technique works for you. And the only thing that can tell you that is practice. No one person can tell you exactly how to do your makeup or exactly what colors to use or what techniques. Now that I have that traced out, I'm gonna break out my eyeshadow palette. Physicians Formula. I bought this, it doesn't matter how long ago. And I'm just going to go get another brush because this one's too dirty. Excuse me. Alrighty, now I'm going to take this clean Wet n Wild brush. Now these are actually my absolute favorite. I will link them in the description because at least the last time I bought them, they are super inexpensive and a really great shape, at least for my crease area. Okay, so I'm going to be using this color right here. It does not have a name. It's a little self-explanatory. Sort of neutral pink color. And look, I can hear all the peeps out there freaking out because I didn't do any skin prep. I didn't put any primer on my eyes. I haven't done any concealer yet. I get it. But sometimes you're in a rush and it's not always necessary to do all of that. So I'm just giving this nice light pinkish color all the way around. That's just going to kind of like make your eyes alive a little bit. If you want a little bit of definition here in the crease, I'm gonna go with this color right here. Lightly put that in the crease like that. I'm going to take this angled brush. I'm going to be using this color right here. Very well loved, as you can see. And I'm gonna go over this line that I drew and then kind of taking it at an angle because this is where the wing is going to be. And if it doesn't come out even on the first go, do not worry about it because that is what makeup wipes are for. That is what this little number is for. You know, don't sweat it. The next step is to reinforce that line, make it a little bit thicker.
You're making weird faces again.
Make sure it stays at that angle that you want. With the same brush and the same color, you're just going to tag this bottom lash line. Like I said, we're not tight lining today, but when you get eyeshadow right at the lash line, it helps make your eyes look bigger rather than sort of closing your eyes.
You make weird faces, honey.
But this is not 2004. So you don't want your eyes to look like circles. You want them to look as angled as possible. Believe it or not, we're done with the eyeshadow and eyeliner. That was it. I'm now going to use this Blossom Glow Wet n Wild highlighter. Again, please do not ask me how old this thing is, because even if I could remember, I wouldn't tell you. And then you're just gonna put that on your top lid. And I am using my finger. That is 110% okay to do. And then I'm just gonna bring it down to the corner there, just for now. Okay, to keep with the fresh look that we've got going on, I'm going to use this Maybelline white eyeliner. I'm gonna put that in my waterline here. Now I know technically you are not supposed to drag down the skin right there. We don't want wrinkles, but in this case, when I'm using a screen and not a mirror, I'm just gonna do that because I can. And last but not least, we're gonna use L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. This is one of my top favorite kinds of mascara. No falsies today. Really don't want the bottom lash line to be too extreme, just enough to make sure everyone knows, yes, you do have a bottom lash line. You know, and today I'm really not gonna do any foundation either, just concealer, because of an allergic reaction that I have to certain foods, mainly with a high acidity level. I will break out on my face, and it is very pleasant and enjoyable, and I love it so much. And then you tag the, you know, more common areas that you see people put concealer on, right here on the chin, bridge of the nose, that was a super straight line. Under eye a little bit, but not too much. You're really gonna wanna blend it out to where it hasn't stopped looking like your own skin. Just kind of spreading out that concealer so that you don't have these weird little patches all over your face. Next, I'm going to use this very worn Milani blush palette of cream blushes. I really like this darkest one. I'll bet you couldn't tell. All right, and I personally, because of my own face shape, like to kind of put it right here on top of my cheekbone. And don't worry, we're gonna blend that out. I'm gonna kind of contour my nose with the blush just a little. Then I'm gonna break out my L'Oreal True Match Cool blush. It's so cool. And my blush brush is basically what I'm going to blend with. Another technique to make your face look a little bit younger and a little bit more lifted is to put the blush right under your eye, kind of right where you just put the concealer. And then sides of the nose, just for a little bit of shaping, a little bit of contour. I'm gonna get the apples of your cheeks. And then kind of frame your forehead. Shade under your jawline, blend that down. This just helps to give the illusion of a smaller chin and jawline. And that's it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, and subscribe for more videos just like this. Testing out the lighting here. Why you gotta move so much, huh? It's an army. Things move. Today we're going to be testing out camera angles and what does and doesn't work. Cause I'm really struggling over here. If you don't know how to talk, this is not the video to find out how.